Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Kingdom of the Discordia. The Aftersaints show will be starting, well, now, actually. Our music for tonight is being provided by the ever-awesome Say Maxwell. Pretty much everything's already set up, and I should probably stop talking. Right. Yes, let's go ahead and jump into VC1. Alright, guys.
How's it going?
Top.
Howdy, y'all.
Got our first five viewers in for tonight. Hey, you chuckle at it, but we've been steadily going up viewers.
I know.
Steadily, but then again, we also have to watch the stream. Hey, you did grab mine!
Yes, I chose that for Booty of the Week.
Sweet.
But I did keep my, I kept my 2B.
We're fine.
I'm liking this Wakandan Pink Panther Black Panther thing in the shitposting.
What?
The Black Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Hold on, I've got to see this shit.
Yeah. Scroll up a bit.
That's what Asians think of Black Panther, apparently.
I saw the assault rifle. Clorox, more Clorox. Horrible, horrible things. Is that a Yoda,
Is Yoda butt plug?
Yoda butt plug? Yeah.
Where the hell are you guys seeing this?
I'm just scrolling down.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're okay.
When America finds out that sebaceous glands produce oil.
Oh god.
Oh, I see it. That's not bad. Let me go ahead and pop that up over here.
That's probably what it looks like. One of the viewings in China, because apparently China hates the shit out of Black Panther.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see.
I
Click on
can't
the
tell they're
TV.
just jealous that their dicks aren't that big for the Black ethno state or what.
Oh, good lord.
No, it's just that they don't like people that they consider ugly. And there's certain black people that they think are attractive and certain black people that they think are ugly. People
And if I was
who
gay,
are
I'd fuck the
like,
shit out of Charlotte
you
too.
know, like Will Smith is a handsome black man to them. Let's think about like the girl who plays Michonne. Not that well on the attractiveness.
No, but then again, as a character, I enjoyed her as a character.
Yeah.
We don't like John Boyega, but we like Will Smith.
Yeah,
Good lord.
yeah, pretty much. They don't like John
You get the
Boyega,
stage in
but
my
they
arm.
like Will Smith.
John Boyega's not
So
ugly.
what you're saying is we should
None?
spend
I like
trillions
John
of dollars.
Boyega.
But, yeah.
John Boyega?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with the dude. It's
He's
just
cute.
that the Chinese don't like him, and
Right.
apparently
Right.
that's important.
Fair enough.
Well,
fair enough.
then I guess the Chinese won't be liking Pacific Rim too. He's the main. He's one of the main fucking characters in that movie.
Yeah, that's very
Well,
true. Very true.
Well, I don't
So-
think. I think they were in the middle of filming when that analysis came out. That force that the Last Jedi just bombed in China. And
What about
when
the
analysis
what about the
is
Force
that
Awakens?
No one likes John Boyega. Force Awakens, a lot of them went to go see it. They went to go see it once, and then they didn't get a return viewing. So
Oh.
you had the one-time showers, and then the one-time showers just realized, I don't like it, and then they just sort of didn't go to the second one. That's the reason why it was so low. Repeat viewings in the United States are also very low.
Well, it's also one of those things where it's. I'm not gonna lie, it's a reboot of a franchise that was already rebooted. It does kind of get old after a bit. Plus, Disney decided to fuck everything up with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, considering that all my favorite characters were in the extended universe, and
Yeah,
that's the
but-
reason why I hate
The
Don't you
fact
know?
that majority of the Clone Wars never happened.
Yeah, but
least-
don't you know, this is how we make Star Wars films, Finn.
Hey, y'all remember
Just
Star
shoot me in the head,
Wars?
Sam. Just shoot me in the head.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Rose.
I've never been able to
The
like,
piss
get
they
into
picked
that
the
shit.
ugliest Asian character. You just know it.
The least Asian character.
Well,
the
I mean,
ugliest.
even them, like they have this like thing where they adore hard workers, like as characters. This is one reason.
No, they like wage slaves as workers. Rose is a wage slave.
No, they like
She's
this. They like this.
ham-fisting.
They like this idea of the self-made man in these stories. They're doing like an analysis of what's going on.
But they're
Which is
communists.
This is
funny.
the reason why Transformers did so well. It's like this plucky kid working hard, saving the world.
Motherfucker, he got lucky because the robot fell in his backyard.
Yeah, he did.
He wants to make.
Self-made my ass.
That's
No. He had to buy the house. in order to
Yeah,
get
he
there, so
did.
could
But
be lucky
apparently,
enough to get a fucking-
no. At least no one told the Chinese government that. No one told the Chinese government
Are you
that
feeling okay?
that they should have
You said it's all a
redistributed.
dream.
They should have redistributed the Autobots to be equal among all Chinese citizens.
Oh god damn it.
So what? Somebody gets an I Am Megatron while somebody else gets a Leg of Starscream? What the fuck is that?
Pretty much.
Share the Transformers.
And somebody has a fucking exhaust pipe from Optimus Prime in his truck form.
Yeah.
How do you split all the fucking Transformers across 1 billion some people?
Easy.
I don't know.
Everyone gets a nut and a bolt.
In the words of Jeff Goldblum, life finds a way.
Life does indeed find a way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone gets one gear off of a Transformer.
You all get one touch with the Allspark. Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase that. You all get to touch the shard of the Allspark that's left. That somehow got into some plucky little Shia LaBeouf clothes, and then that started the entire bullshit.
Goddamn Shia.
God. I actually didn't mind the first 3 Transformers movies. I really didn't.
Nah.
I
They
didn't
were
like 5.
actiony and they were really interesting when the first one came out because like no one really saw it before. Yada yada yada.
Well,
but
it's more or less if you didn't grow up with Transformers as a kid, you're probably gonna like the movie, depending. If you just go there to watch giant robots kick other giant robots' ass.
yeah. I mean,
And-
speaking of giant robots kicking people's asses, I mean, I'm not really certain that friggin' I am not.
I just walk into.
You walked
No,
into
we're
some
talking
you
about
walked into
the-
some shit, man.
into
You
the
walk
stream,
into some
baby.
shit.
I know I walked
into
into the
the
stream. I am but a humble server tracker tending to
You're
my
just a humble water merchant.
Humble water merchant.
God damn it.
What is it, Jables?
Jables.
Humblebee merchant trying to sell my wares and tears.
I would say resident drug dealer.
Ah,
I'm
James,
not a
ignore
drug
what I
dealer.
Not anymore.
accidentally.
I was never a drug dealer. I merely brokered deals between growers and dealers.
So you're a supplier.
So how much have you been drinking, Jables?
I was a broker.
Jables, how much did you drink? Oh shit, we have a walking wizard's cross.
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah,
How's it going, Nick?
ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know anything about the server meta, Jables is one of the current top moderators until he gets so drunk he gets deposed.
Wait, Jables does modding work? Jables does mod work?
My, look who it is.
Oh god damn.
I delete shit from now and again. So.
And I
Wiz.
see Waffle doing more shit than you.
Hey Nick, how's it
He's
going?
lying on as much as you.
So
Yeah.
hey, yeah, there was like a little delay in production there, a little bit of, I guess, the fucking,
Could have gone better, could have been worse.
the fucking Lion Tamer's van was late showing up. We couldn't put the tent up without it.
What, you mean usual OBS problems that you can't fix?
No. These were even better because I fixed all of those from last time,
Yeah.
and then new ones showed up. I loved it. It was great. No, it was like I went through a bunch of like, would you like to update to the latest version of OBS? I'm like, yes, please and thank you. I'd love to do that. And then I did that, and then like, you need to update to another version. No, I don't.
Yeah, they just dropped a new version of it today.
Well, no, but the thing is, I did 3 updates tonight.
I mean,
Oh shit.
Yeah. The fuck,
Can I
man?
commence with the compulsory dick sucking? The bants were on point today.
You like them?
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
thought,
good.
I thought it was as far as like the show went. We had a good show. Production, okay, there was some problems.
There's a lot of problems.
There's a lot of problems. We didn't.
Hi, Anna.
Well,
We didn't
well, even with the problems, it actually sort of played into everything. It was actually pretty fun. It was funny.
Okay, so let me ask.
After it got
Okay,
rolling, it was
all
great.
right. Well, let me ask you guys this because here's the thing, and I put the entire show together today without a guest because I didn't have a guest. No, I couldn't get anyone. Put it all together today, last kind of minute, and then went out and we had a couple drinks and then some dinner.
Yeah.
There's fucking really good potato skins. And,
yeah, it's good.
Actually, the meat pies are better.
Oh god, the Jamaican meat.
Yeah, she never had Jamaican beef turnovers before. You know the
Ooh.
yellow. Yeah, you know the yellow curry ones.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
Never had them before.
Oh,
Oh, they're very good. They're very,
Yeah,
very.
but not real Jamaican food.
well, no, there was no actual Jamaicans.
Yeah. Well, no, there was one.
Just
Like,
fucking.
they have been.
There were no
watched.
actual Jamaicans to cannibalize
No, I
for
love
the
it.
food.
When we stepped outside real quick. I was like just to get some nicotine, right? And there's a large black dude standing just behind me, and I bring Jeff up on Skype on speaker. He's like, "What's up, nigga?" Hey, dude! Hey, turn the video on! Turn the video on real quick. Seriously, just do it. Look.
Nick, you're on
Be
Twitch
warned,
right now.
you are on
so,
Twitch.
N-bombs, either hard R or non, are not okay.
Wait,
well,
they're
I
not?
didn't. Well, listen, I'm being recorded.
Twitch is draconic at best.
Where's my goddamn consent form?
Right.
Huh?
Here,
yeah,
let
we
me
need to set up.
get
We
you.
need to set up a.
You don't
an
have to have a
opt-in.
fucking after show stream now, do you?
Oh, wait, is that what this is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah,
It's honestly us just shooting the shit.
Yeah, it's basically that's all it
Okay.
is.
However, if you don't want to be on stream, there are other voice channels. Everybody-
Yeah,
Basically,
channels fucking use them.
basically, I go around ranting about how the Chinese do not like John Boyega because he looks too black for them.
Oh, I get. All right, so you're hoping to get picked up by Salon or some shit, huh?
No, feminist frequency. Get it
Oh,
right.
listen,
Clearly.
I had feminist frequency
Oh, I'm not
trying to
gonna
pick
t-
me
I'm
up
not
one
gonna
time, but this is the thing: is like she picks me up like she does, and then I ask, "Why are you driving Lyft? Where's all that Patreon money?" Really? That was such a cheap joke. I had such fire tonight.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm
literally
just
sent
saying.
this in the
I'm just
group
saying,
live.
if the Chinese have free reign to be racist, why can't we?
No, it's the Japanese that have free reign to be racist.
Yeah, I mean, unless you've been nuked, like
Twice.
Twice.
I mean, that's why. Well, hang on. Here's the thing. This is why atheism is unstoppable. Can be racist on the internet. He's been nuked how many times?
All of
That's
the
a good
above?
point.
All of the above?
Exactly. Plus, if there's one thing we know about the Japanese, they're not funny. So that's the other side of it. You can't be funny. and you
It's
have
not
to-
that they're not funny. They're funny to look at.
What the fuck?
Where are you going with this?
Well, okay.
racist shit did I just walk
I
into?
don't
No,
know.
The Japanese are fucking hilarious. Have you ever seen them try to do karaoke? It's great.
No, you know what I love? Have you ever seen them try and hold mainland China? That's hilarious.
Oh god.
That one time Russia fought the Japanese and lost.
And try to make
Gator.
children.
What's up?
Gator, I'm still
who's
gonna
the
commission you
Japanese
for a
war?
banner.
Have you, hang on, tell me this. Have you ever seen the Japanese defend their coastline? Absolutely a riot. I'm going for a cigarette. Deal with all of my shit now.
I think we
So yes,
shall.
for those of you that
That reminds me entirely too much of. And then the Mongolians attacked, and then they all died in a tornado. And then they did it again, and
Tsunami.
then they died in a tornado again.
Tsunami.
No, not a tsunami!
Yeah, it was a tsunami.
no
It's a
the hurricane.
typhoon!
No,
Typhoon, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a,
I love
more
typhoon.
of a hurricane than anything.
I love
No,
the fact.
no,
I
the
love
British were the hurricane.
I love the fact
I'm
that now,
quoting
now,
something.
now here in the after show, we have the during show and the pre-show all rolled
And
into
the
the
after
same
show.
fucking show.
Nope, I'm not
Clearly.
here.
Oh, that's the way it's
Go
gonna be.
smoke your fucking cigarette. You go fucking smoke it.
Anna can fake a rather impressive tender voice when she needs to. Told you.
Starts crooning.
I'm Wizard of Calls, and I'm going to talk about all of these really important things.
Tell
And
us
I'm going to
about
ramble
this.
for 5
So
minutes.
Nick,
eventually
did
get to a
your
point.
balls ascend into your abdomen?
No. He's transitioning.
So this time he's got enough skin for a fake veg.
Jamie, you transphobic shitlord.
Hey,
Something
hey.
in your head and cough?
You can't grip what's not there.
So what you're saying is you're a transphobe.
What I'm saying is, change one of your name and you're a bitch.
No. What we're trying to say is that bread is made out of about 90% salt.
No, 85. The rest is sourdough ingredients.
Yeah.
And what do you think those are?
Bread's a pretty sourdough.
A little bit.
To be honest.
Well, gee, Jables, I wouldn't be such sourdough if you didn't give me such fucking Emma to be sour.
Anna, you mean like?
That does come in a Clipper magazine.
Brad, are we talking about reasons that you need to be sour and salty?
Oh, swear to God, Waffle. Swear to
So
God.
talk about sports, guns, or both?
None of the above?
How about sports gun ball?
Let me just tell you guys.
Sports gun ball.
Gun sports.
Talk about the 30 caliber magazine clips.
How we pay.
You're trying too hard now.
I have a rifle, and I'm not afraid to go full semi-automatic in y'all's asses.
Have fun with that.
Oh my god.
Hey, Brad, do you like curling?
Anna, you saying something?
What? Do I like curling?
Do you like curling?
I do enjoy extremely high intensity and high skill janitorial skills.
See, I would prefer shuffleboard with a janitorial element, but yes.
You know, I actually I didn't know what I was about to say shuffleboard. I didn't know what curling was up until recently, but I finally because I thought they were just like scooting the fucking brooms in front of it for like no real reason or just a direct.
No, they're shaving the ice to slow the bitch down or speed it up depending.
It's
either
breaking
shave
up-
the
it's
ice
breaking
or
up the
melt
smoother
it.
path.
Yeah,
It's breaking up. There's beads all along there that slow the rock down, so they're breaking it up and shaving it down a bit so that you have a smoother path to go.
Well, it's even funnier because
What do you think this is? Kindergarten in Chaco Canyon? Ain't no fucking beats here.
it's funny because I think there was it was either 3 out of the I'd say about a good sizable chunk of the United States gold medal curling Olympic team were from my state, which means that they basically love this guy named Charlie Barons. If you don't know who he is, go look his ass up.
See, I was trying to gauge this with you, Brad, because I know the way I talk about sports, which is generally completely accurate, tends to bother you. But for some people, just talking about curling being an Olympic sport triggers them.
I don't have a problem with Olympic sport, or I don't have a problem with curling being an Olympic sport.
He says as he triggers.
I'm fine with extreme shuffleboard on ice.
No, he has a problem with me talking about the rules of football.
I swear to God.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in my bowling league. They also do curling, so they invited me to try that out sometime.
I'm not gonna say same principles, but I mean.
No, bowling definitely has the same principles as football.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it, Waffle.
No, you gotta run all the way down the lane and then just fucking, power slide your way into the pins, then you go into a magical land of Narnia, and that's what you call a touchdown.
Magical.
I thought
Absolutely
bowling
magical.
and baseball were related.
Problem
because
is,
they both have strikes.
the problem is who opened the fucking wardrobe to get to the Narnia?
The Mets.
What? No!
I'm sorry, I haven't followed this conversation, but I like where it's
Who's
going.
on first?
We're talking about the Mets.
I don't give a shit. It's on shortstop.
Okay,
Why are
nice.
you talking about the Mets like they play baseball? They're a football team.
Yeah, and they're way
Oh my God.
engaged in buying and finding the right wardrobe.
They are. They definitely are.
No, they're
So,
not.
yes,
they're more engaged with opening it.
For those who are not yet aware, there is a very strong fanfic presence existing on the YouTube Discord.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, dear God, no.
Numbers of
I've
beautiful.
got 2 in the backlog. That I need to
Exactly.
read for.
So many going on. Now, if somebody out there wants to actually write a story about how the Mets created, designed, found, and then abandoned Narnia for poor British children to find.
Fanfic
By
artists
the
get
way,
on it.
and because this is live streaming and I hope it's being recorded, copyright, all rights are reserved. You go ahead and we can negotiate later through my agent,
Fair enough.
who happens to be vernaculous.
Who happens to be a dirty Patriots fan.
He is.
Oh my god.
I think that's just the
Vern,
message.
Vern
Yes.
does kind of
This
look like a
is,
lawyer. He does kind of have the, the whole deal.
Massachusetts and New England are synonymous in the same way that Connecticut and New York are synonymous.
Suck my dick.
As into the rest of the country, they all look the same. Same to us.
Present the pork sword.
Discover the southern.
Swallow the
Discover.
thy pork sword. and-
Discover the southern pork sword of the non-New England variety.
Not New England.
Gurgle
Oh,
the
is this
gravy?
the Connecticut New England argument again?
Oh God.
I thought we didn't want to admit that Connecticut was part of New England.
It is part of New England.
So saith
It was
New
It
Yorkers.
was New England before your shitty fucking little dirtbag state was New England.
Yes, I know, but then we
Oh.
can find New England. And this is the thing. Here's the thing.
My state's not New
much,
England.
No, it's much like people don't understand nihilism. When someone from New England says you're not from New England, that's not them saying you're not as good as me. That's saying you are so lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
not
What's it
really
like
what it
from
is.
the outside?
And you purchase anything, you're not allowed to leave. That's
Exactly. Like in
Like,
Connecticut, when you
like-
walk in to buy a taquito at 7-Eleven, they lock the doors as soon as you get in there, assuming you have money, and then you have to live there. And that's how Connecticut maintains a population.
basically.
Huh.
It's not.
They lock you in there so you have to pay rent.
Well, yeah, no, of course you have to pay rent, except, it's the insurance capital of the world, so they're more than happy to just bill that to the government.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
I tell you, here's the
I
thing.
wish I had a follow-up to that. I wish I had a follow-up to that.
Well, no, but this is like the second time that I've stumbled into this after stream, not realizing that my own show's Discord had been hijacked for the purposes of commercialization on behalf of one of our fans. But all that being the case, I have
Could you imagine
still
if we
found
could
this,
pay
and
people
I
to
found
shit?
myself feeling sometimes as though, the main show, that's kind of my warm-up. I need to just take over Lesser Saints. I'll do that as my warm-up. And then I'll get here, I'll just be fucking
You
tired.
know, speaking of which,
Take over the
Nick,
pre-show, they could use the numbers.
no, Nick, Jables and I have had an idea about this. See, what we need to do is at some point, you guys need to be the guests on our show, and we'll be guests on your show, and we just
Oh,
get all
whoa, dude.
clear
Yeah,
about
wow.
waffle,
Waffle. Waffle.
Holy shit, dude. Original content there. That's some fucking Felix level shit. You think
Wow.
all of a sudden, hey, you know what I'll do? I'll make a show. It'll have kind of like a format where we'll talk about some shit, and then we'll get it big by bringing in better YouTubers than we are.
Exactly.
And, we'll put the word Saints in the name.
Well, I
Weird. Original concept
right?
there.
I mean,
Yeah,
even though
thanks,
Waffle
DM.
just ripped off the Young Turks business model.
Wait a second, hang on.
God damn.
What? He's killing. Wait, are you telling me he's out there? He's out there massacring like Armenians and shit?
Oh.
I thought the Armenians didn't exist.
Anyway, Sorry
There was no genocide.
time
can
to
neither confirm nor deny
post
officially.
with
Yeah, Waffle
Waffle.
just spends every pre-show just saying that he's better than me. So that's
No,
how
no.
it's
Are you
The
Armenian?
thing is, no, Armenians don't exist. That way you can deny the genocide.
No. Listen, listen. As a Jew who exists, you don't need to deny a people existed in order to deny genocide happened. You can just decide to change format and then justify it by saying people are watching.
Yeah.
All 10 of us.
Not many of us.
10.
Yeah, 10 people. We got 10 viewers tonight.
World.
Yeah. How many of them are in the fucking Discord itself so that way they can catch what's going on?
I have no idea. Oh, we
No,
lost
I
one.
prefaced
Fuck.
in the intro that we have a smaller target audience in a small village. So
We are the smallest target audience.
Oh, don't feel
Yeah.
too bad.
Our
Our audience in general is shrinking by the day.
Oh, bullshit.
That is tragic.
See, the funny
Have
thing
you
to me about all
seen our
this-
content recently?
Oh, jeez. No,
Well,
like
the
in
fun
all
thing is
seriousness,
Better
in
than,
all-
your content is better than you think it is. You're doing great. Tell me when I can stop
No,
sucking.
don't tell him he's doing great. That way he'll get shittier. God damn it.
no, like,
Yeah,
legit,
no,
legit though,
here's the-
legit though.
Feed Nick's
Um,
ego.
No, there's
No,
two. There are two things that there are two things that can ensure I will fuck something up. One, I think I'm doing a good job, and two, I think I'm prepared.
Nick, I gotta let you know. Somebody tried to start a fight with me because apparently I'm a far right populist based on what they heard of the show.
Oh, good job.
Wait, did they actually watch the show?
Oh, so yeah,
No,
you're
that means
I am
watch
such
the
a
show?
good actor.
Did they interact at all?
No, this is in real life. This is down at the bar.
No, I know,
It's a guy
but
that I've
like,
known
they
for
actually
years.
take the time.
Wait
they
a second,
actually
you were
take
down
time
at
to
the
watch
bar and you got into a conversation about this content?
Well, yeah, no.
Pre-show.
I shared the
He's on.
pre-show with a couple of friends, and it got passed around a lot more than I thought it would.
Oh,
And somebody was calling me a fall-right populist piece of shit.
I think I see your problem.
And yeah.
Well, the problem is, Jable, is you're drinking in Seattle.
Do you guys actually ever discuss politics on that
Not
show?
much.
No.
Like,
It's probably the gun. It's probably the gun show.
I mean,
The gun
By the way, 2 tickets.
Even the gun episodes, we don't talk about laws or anything. We just talk about things
No,
that were wrong.
But you're not
Okay.
saying guns aren't evil.
No, see,
No,
Jable.
that's the problem, Brad. We're not
Jables.
saying guns are evil enough.
All right, I'll tell you this,
Yeah.
and this is one of the weirdest experiences of my life happened when I moved back here to Manchester. You know?
mhm.
So I moved back, and at first, like, some people like, oh, hey, it's the beer guy, cool, right? That was cool. Yeah, a little weird. Oh shit, yeah, I remember you now. Okay, that's cool. I'm glad I sold you good beer. Hey, glad you love my writing. Then I'm walking down the street sometime about a year ago, and I'm walking by this place called, well, never mind. But no one needs to know that.
Can you say that louder than the mic, sir?
No, it's just a place that like it's a no, I'm not even gonna go into it. That's a whole different show. No, I'm walking down the street though, and it's kind of warmish out, and people are outside, and I'm walking by, and my buddy asks me, "I think that dude just called your name," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" Then I hear someone be like, "Wizard of Cause?" No. I live here. This is not possible. And this dude jumps the rope and comes running up like, "Oh shit, I'm a big fan." And I'm thinking like, what?
These people exist?
Yeah, and he's like, "I love the YouTube Saints." I'm like, "Oh, thank God. Otherwise, you'd be really weird." But no, yeah, it's actually happened. No, it's happened 10 times in this tiny little city. The thing is that you don't you tell your friends what you do, you don't share it with them, right? And then when it comes around, when strangers who don't know you or anything about you find your content, instead of being like, "Oh yeah, I got shown this by that friend of the friend of the friend of the friend of yours who works at Planned Parenthood, you fascist," and yeah, you avoid that by letting it all come back around to them organically and let them see you be recognized by strangers who want to buy you a drink but can't because payday needs to come, and you know how it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I would prefer that over some guy that I've known for years calling me a far-right populist asshole. And,
Get over it, Dave.
But Jables, if you're anywhere near the right
it's-
of Marx, you're just fucking a Nazi, obviously.
My fuck.
Present it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no. You know what? Just tell him that the former unionist co-host of the show that you're a pre-show for, the guy who worked for Acorn. Yeah, tell him like, oh, well, the co-host of that show that I'm the host of that pre-show for. Yeah, the guy who used to work for Acorn, and Obama and shit. Yeah, he says you're absolutely right.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks. Nick.
You're welcome, bub. No, you got it on record then.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
at
wait,
least you're not a literal Nazi.
Yeah, I know. That would make you like a gay Greek Jewish dude from England.
Or
I'm lost.
or French Canadian.
It's Milo Yiannopoulos. How does? Am I
God
this
damn it.
old in shitlord
The
world
Greek,
where like I
the Greek
reference
thing
something?
threw me off for some reason, and I don't know why.
No, I'm sorry. I just feel like we're getting to a point where you can reference shit which was relevant in 2015 or 16, and people are like, what?
How was
we're all getting
Are you a
old.
normie? No, dude, I was just there. Oh, old tag. Ugh.
I was back in Nam. Called it Gamergate back then.
The scary part is it's about, what, 4 years old now? 5?
Yeah.
God damn.
It's gonna be
Time
5
flies,
years old
man.
this
I
year.
was there in those trenches.
Made more invention 2014 to present.
That raid on Independence Day.
Where did my...
No, I do want to
In a
at least
couple
like.
years-
Oh, go on.
You won't
Yeah,
make
good.
fucking stay off of my
I was gonna say like, the whole impetus of this show was just to, like, I did want to put that out there, was to celebrate our community here more than anything else.
Oh no, you said the C word. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hey, speaking of impetuses of shows, the impetus of the fucking pre-show is that on Christmas last time around, because we did this magic fucking Christmas show, we brought all the mods on. Jables and I were on at the same time. Nick was drunk. Nick goes, "Hey, it's almost like maybe you guys should do a pre-show or something." And we're like, "Fuck it, okay." And then we did.
Yes.
Well, how do you think YouTube Saints happened?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we can blame the Jews for this.
Yeah, no, I mean,
all I'm saying, Nick. All
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying,
blame
Nick.
juice for everything.
yeah.
All I'm saying is before
Well, no.
anyone accuses
No,
us
actually-
of being derivative, Nick told us to.
No, you know what? Beyond that, let's go back even into ancient history and follow it up through modern day. We can say that drunk Jews have been responsible for kinds of
Agreed.
shit, haven't they? Yeah. Oh yeah. You want to shame us with AA making us accept your Christian God? No, I don't think so.
Silly Pharisees.
Well, Nick,
That one kind of took a walk on me. I'll be honest.
It was a combination of your encouragement and that, and I get really bored around 5 o'clock. So,
Well, maybe you
Before
should
the show
like
goes on.
start being a drug dealer again and smoke more marijuana.
No. You
not
gotta get
about
better.
money
No, it
anymore.
needs to get better than that. What you need to do is you need to find a way into making like content creation your full-time job. That way, like, you're not just bored at 5 o'clock. You're bored your entire. And and then you're like, oh, it's time to make content. And then you like pour a lot of work into that content, and you're like, oh, I should have just live streamed.
No, you just gotta find a way where people can't take anything you say seriously, less seriously than Jim.
Yeah.
No.
Why did we
The
have
only way
to
to do
bring
that is
him
to-
up?
I'll be honest with you. The only way to do that is to
fucking
become
parse that.
Byro.
What did you just say?
The only way to do that is to become Byro or Edendro. Edendro actually worse because like Edendro, it's like he'll say serious things to you, and you won't get it until after you've failed to get it when it mattered, and you'll be like, wait, why the fuck? Why
It doesn't
can't
matter
you,
anymore.
Why can't you use a different font when you're being serious?
Don't slash me.
That's the problem.
That's what italics are for. And
Listen, man, I
bold.
get that sarcasm is your art, but like, if we're gonna be friends, you're gonna need to like put a flag down and let me know, okay?
he like
Oh,
Jesus,
Jesus,
grabs like a
Alma.
blue flag with sarcasm on the side of it.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah.
I look over
Honestly,
at
if-
Discord, and I just see like almost sent me this string of the worst fucking memes.
I'm just gonna have to get
God damn it all. God
Love
damn
you,
it.
Requisite shit posting.
Oh my
Requisite shit
god!
posting. It has
That
to
reminds
happen.
me, we forgot to talk about porn of the week.
There's no such thing as
Oh,
porn of the
no.
week. That doesn't exist.
It only exists when we do it, and this time we almost did because someone fucked a fish again.
Wait, again?
Yeah, somebody fucked a
Wait,
fish
what do you
again.
mean someone almost?
It's
Did they
funny.
did it or they didn't? What's going on
somebody
here?
got a blowjob from a fish, but
You can
No,
thank
they
Hannah
got
for
the
that.
fish.
Thank Hannah for that shit.
Yeah.
That fucking scarring memory.
Damn it, Gator!
just the one he's got displayed on
Like,
screen
it's
right now.
porn of the week. This one's the one that reminds me least of my ex-girlfriend. Let's watch. Oh wait, nope, that's over with now. Saw that kind of funny angle, and she's got green eyes too. Anyway, moving on. So,
Wait, moving on. Do I really have to be with Jeff when you finally separate? I want to see you on the weekends.
Squiggums, that means that they had to accept you as their son before.
Squiggums, we didn't want to say it on a real stream, but here's the thing: is we found this great place in the country. We think you'd be really happy there. There's a great staff.
So far, you dick.
Just gonna let him. Just
Wait,
let him.
is he
Let
getting-
him.
is he
He's
getting
gonna live
on a
with grandma and
helicopter
grandpa on the
ride?
farm. He's gonna live with grandma and grandpa on the farm. Now, now
Yeah.
follow me back. Now follow me back behind the shed.
Listen, I've actually gotten to sit down and talk with the head. I've gotten to sit down and talk with the head nurse. Her name is Miss Ratchet. She's a very nice.
Oh my god.
Just
Oh my
fine.
god.
that's one kid.
Why-
Does
why
Miss
did
Ratchet
I-
breathe?
Why
That's
did I
not-
come up with a name where the trap fern grows?
Where the trap
What?
goes.
What?
Because you
Nick,
really
Nick,
you
check
want,
your.
Because we can't have nice things.
because you're
Because
really
I fucking
certain,
trap?
because you're certain that we need to bring. Why did you share that with me?
We need to bring
Because
Why, David?
and then
I can't even catch a fish. when I go out in a canoe with this guy. He catches all of the finest fish.
According to, like, for that guy, there really are plenty of fish in the sea.
Look at him. And you know what? Keep in mind, this is what they mean when they say farm raised.
That was going to be.
Now you're seeing it. Now it's possible.
That was going to be the porn of the week.
You just assumed I was talking about something else, but now you see
Wait.
it cannot be unseen.
Oh, I know. How did I say Christmas wrong?
But hang on. Wait a second.
What did I say?
This is a false flag opera. That is clearly that is an RC fish.
I would like you to turn your attention to the screen.
Hang on, wait a second, hang on. Has no one come up with the joke yet?
Oh my God.
Has no one. And I'm still on this GIF that Jable showed me, and I swear to Christ, until I switch screens.
This guy's dick, and I don't want to see
Yep,
his dick
and
anymore.
it goes in. The whole thing goes in the fish. Now here's the thing: I've caught fish that big with worms half that small. Is that fish naturally confused?
Damn.
You know,
Okay,
I'm pretty sure the fish is more concerned about not being able to fucking breathe.
Going back to Connecticut tomorrow, not the same person I came up here as.
Yes, I know.
Because-
Just think to yourself, that was probably in Vermont. I'm not going to give any reason why I think that, but that was probably in Vermont or Maine, and that's
We
the
don't
real
talk
human
about Maine
spirit.
here.
Yeah. Well, you can blame Hannah for that one. She's
Yeah.
our local residential.
Oh fuck.
Crap.
Hannah is the oh god, I don't even know how to describe it.
It's interesting. I'll just basically tell you it's she has about I'd say about 70 gigabytes worth of porn, and it's
And half of it is it.
And is constantly trying to share it with all of us, whether we want it or not.
Let me. No, wait. Here, let me put it this way. Every time we have had porn of the week, Hannah has won porn of the week. She has won the title.
Yeah.
Every single time.
In all honesty, it's like, god damn it, it's just send her over to Daculus server. Problem is he doesn't like it there.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You have to be above the hazing.
Banish him to the Dank server.
Banish who to the Dank server?
Hannah.
Wait, is this a real Alma? Is this a real article?
There's some drama going on between Hannah and the Dank server.
Listen, lesson number one, if you want to bring up drama on the server, you need to challenge the people you're talking about to fights they'll never want to be a part of. Begin there, and your stream will grow, my son.
So, is that why you're losing?
So bird sports. We need bird sports on the after show. That's what you're saying.
Listen,
People
bird
are just
sports
not
is
a
a
bird
dead
sports.
meme, and whoever came up with it is awful. We are way past that now, okay?
It's a recurring meme. It will never die.
Don't give me shit about coming up with bird sports. It's a dead meme now. We can move on.
PewDiePie declared it's dead.
Anyone who ever talks about it again is then knows nothing of memes and is a normie faggot hoe.
I'm watching the ticker down here, and these allegations are absolutely
Don't
true.
go off on me about my going off on rants on the internet about things that don't matter simply in the hopes of getting attention from my live stream. Don't do that to me on a live stream. No. Boneless wings are dead. Bones forever. The meme is dead. Let's move on.
You know, I just want to know what would happen if bird sports.
Always win a war.
Gator, are you referring to the fucking gefilte fist?
Yes.
Listen, I for one personally deeply regret ever creating a meme whose initials spell out the same initials as irritable bowel syndrome. Stop the butt hurt. Let's move on.
Quite literally.
I'm killing Waffle with the ticker.
Oh no, you are. This is amazing.
A live ticker?
Yeah, I've got a ticker.
What are we?
Oh, I borrowed your idea. Yeah, look at the stream.
Gator, we're gonna need to trade notes. at some
Holy
point.
shit! Wait! Everyone stop! Stop!
Yes.
YouTube Saints has a live ticker?
You write the lines for it.
I write the lines for the opening ticker. I didn't know it kept going. I need to write more lines.
The live
What you're saying is
Okay,
you need
hang
to
on.
do more
No,
live.
I want everyone who saw tonight's stream and the other time I tried to manage to stream on my own to ask themselves if it's really that outlandish to think I don't know how the production of the show actually works.
Which is
I
why
have offered you.
This is why you see a difference between producer and executive producer and technical director.
Nick, I have offered you ad nauseum to help you with OBS.
Do you have any idea how many hours of the day are filled with me trying to ignore things?
Good point.
Well, I mean,
I'm
Oh my
really
God,
good
Nick,
at not
you're fucking
answering the
killing me
phone.
tonight.
Here's the thing: a Discord message comes in, or DM on Twitter comes in. I barely try to answer my phone unless I see that the number. I know what the number is, and that's probably important, and I'd be upset if I don't answer.
I said it on your patron server.
He doesn't pay attention.
I pay all kinds of attention to my patron server, which I don't. But
You're about to spit on him?
all of my patrons here will attest to that and encourage others to become patrons.
I didn't know you had a server for patrons, but I'm a patron.
I apparently do.
No, I'm not spitting on allergies.
No, I think that's a great. I have checked my patron server recently, and it's funny because I don't dick around. I don't do shit with Discord most times, and if I do, it's usually here because I can only handle one thing at a time. Well, on the internet, and depending on how much I'm getting paid. But
Gator, I'm sorry if this particular DM hits close to home, but
Oh God, I'm worried.
yeah, but it's
Okay,
funny because I did discover I had a. I mean, every so often I check my Patreon DM. Or, my patron server. And there's a lot of people around.
Oh God.
What the fuck are you doing?
literally hits close to home.
Alright.
Alma, send it to me
No,
too.
no, actually,
It's on stream.
No,
It's on
actually, no.
stream.
Last time someone did that, it was Jables, and I don't want any more of that. Yeah, no more Bass fucking, please, okay?
No, it's not Bass
Bass
fucking.
was a proud 14 inches, and the man was but a mere 5.
No, it's you keep sending Hurricane, but we keep masturbating.
It's a picture of
What's
Sedge.
happening to share it?
Oh God, that is.
Here,
Yeah,
I'll post.
Gator, I'm just gonna send you Jim Jim's on Candy Crusade.
Is
Oh,
this?
God.
Is this in voice text 1?
No, it's on the stream.
Well,
stream.
then, the fuck do I give a shit about anything I don't?
You're on the
Here,
stream.
allow me.
This is Schrodinger's show. I don't even
Allow
know
me
if there's
to-
a live stream until I check the wherever you are.
Allow me to ease your pain. There you go. Voice text 1.
Let's see. I keep sending them hurricanes, but they keep.
It's okay. It's a dull meme. It's a dull meme. That doesn't even convince me that there is a live show. No, I'm on a whole different level now.
No, what I love about it is Gator lives down in the Houston area.
This is
Yeah.
PG.
Yeah.
Oh, these are
I'm
family.
30
These are
friends.
When I
family.
say it hit close to home, I mean it hit close to home.
I like this one too. And we're
God.
I'd say we're pretty R-rated in most cases, but
Yet you remain on
Generous.
Twitch.
I can't fucking figure out how to do it.
No,
I
honestly, Gator,
praise
fucking
Bezos.
R-rated movie. At least R-rated movies can fucking say they want to burn a certain ethnic group.
No, we had a night where I tried to get Gator banned off Twitch.
yeah, fucker.
It
Yo,
didn't
can
take.
We've all tried that.
So
By the
earlier I
way,
was
DM
watching.
me about that banner.
Listen, guys, you've already shared Jesus pics and shit, but you don't want to make the man jealous. Praise Bezos for this bounty that we have before us. This wondrous oversight and regulation and enforcement. Thank you, Bezos. Praise you. And may our Amazon Prime accounts be forever bountiful with pantry orders, because I need shampoo and toilet paper.
Praise Jesus for the 13 viewers and many more.
There you go. See, look, that's
There we
3
go.
more viewers than you had before. Because at some point you had 10, and now you have.
Bezos just sent a
Oh yeah,
fucking
we're up to 13
watcher
now.
from
Holy
Bezos.
shit.
Can I get a link to this stream? By the
Praise
way, so I can
Bezos.
see what's going on camera.
You guys want to
Alligator.
really help
Twitch.com/Calligator, man.
viewers is just stupid.
Praise Bezos.
fucking
May he
bullshit
ever
on Twitter.
overcome the adversary, the
You
one
cut
who
me
shoots
that
rockets
check
into
for that
space.
plug there
So,
later.
The
Callie.
meme is still going with this, but when do we get Pornhub Saints?
Ugh.
Oh,
the
magic
gator.
word.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Gross. Gross.
To see some of the other things I sent you?
Look
Is
at
that...
that. Look at that.
What the fuck?
Oh, the old pic of Nick.
Huh?
Hey, check shitposting. Zeta Blues posted.
Oh, this is.
I'm really fucking confused by this JoJo picture, but it's funny either way.
It is a beautiful JoJo. It is a beautiful.
No,
JoJo.
that's not JoJo. That's Jim's Uncanny Crusade. Clearly,
No.
Jim's Uncanny Crusade. Zafaldo! God damn it.
I said this.
You know, it's about stamps.
Well, here's the funny thing. I don't know if it, actually it would work. It would work with them. I've noticed if you take these so bad that they're good movies, right? Like
What the
fuck was that?
Listen, like Anna's bored to kill time. She's got this Black & Decker vibrating thing.
Is she
I don't know
seasoning
how
the
to
pork
explain
sword?
it.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
That's what the Van Hammer sounds like.
Yeah, that's what you have to deal with.
Nick,
Yeah,
guard the app.
It's a clattering
Guard the
set of
app.
teeth. No, so she's sitting here in front of the microphone. She sees on my desk I've got one of those wind-up jumping sets of teeth, you know, the clattering teeth gag thing. I've got one of those just sitting here because it was sent to me by somebody, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick this up and wind it up," and it's it's more about the noise than anything else. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Just let it finish. Let it finish. Hang on. You just gotta let it. There you go. There you go. You just took it. You just relaxed. You let it finish. You thought of home. You realized it would all be okay one day, and now it's over.
Well, yeah, I'm going home.
So yeah, but the point is though, is if you take, we've all seen Neil Breen. I said it while we were streaming Neil Breen and that rabbit. If you take these movies and you turn them into animes, they all make a lot more sense.
Oh yeah.
They really do though.
Yeah, they do.
That's sad. That's really sad.
No, it works. I watched The Room. I finally got a chance to watch The Room.
Oh, hi, Nick.
Who's your favorite?
No, that wasn't. Here's the thing.
Gator.
All of the memes. Here's the thing. All of the memes that have come out of that movie, they're nowhere near the best parts about it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's like you're sitting there and like, who in the fuck is this character? This is
No.
great. Why are they here? And they never show up again. And we're like, yeah, it's fucking wonderful. I figured out too why it is Mark shaved his beard and why I figured out the tuxedo scene.
Yeah.
That was all because the guy who was playing Mark decided to shave and Tommy couldn't tell him not to. So Tommy wrote a scene to explain why he's shaved. Like, oh, it's like a rehearsal dinner, except we're not gonna say that. We're all just gonna be in tuxes and go toss the football around, and then Mark shows up. We're all gonna be like, "Oh my God, Mark, you got no more beard. That's great." You know,
I realize the room has no production value than fucking Neil Breen movies.
Yeah, it was kind of like, well, here's the thing: we can give Tommy Wiseau more credit than we can give producers of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air because they didn't once have anyone come in and tell, Uncle Phil like, your wife, she decided to go under the knife and become kind of white.
Oh, God damn it. God damn it.
What the hell?
Fucking Christ.
You can take Alma for it. You can take Alma.
Fucking Christ, Alma. Oh, my God.
I can't tell if you're laughing at memes that you were sharing or that.
No, it's true.
If you would watch the stream, maybe you would know.
It's very spicy. It is very spicy.
No, I'm yeah.
Here we go.
I'm kind of feeling like this whole show it's kind of like leaving the source material, because that's namely me. I was source material, and it's kind of like, shit.
No, drunk you was source material.
This is like watching World War Z after reading the book, man. It's pretty bad.
Oh God, that is
I'm
sad.
so fucking lost right now.
He's saying he's better than us.
Oh, okay, so I'm not lost anymore.
Hey, I didn't say who
Kinda par for the course.
who was the book and who was the movie. I've only seen the movie, and I thought it was watchable. I don't know if the book's readable.
It was a service movie.
Oh my God, Alma.
Motherfucker, post this shit in voice text.
I am.
No,
I am.
it's more fun to do it this way.
I'm copying it over. I'm copying it over. Don't worry.
You guys are passing notes here.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's worse.
In relation to the drugs in the pre-show.
Jables, are you Bert or are you Ernie?
I'm definitely more of an Ernie, I guess.
Dude, I don't even fucking know.
That is like the creepiest. That's the fucking creepiest FetLife like admission I've ever heard. More of an Ernie.
Well, like, Bert's the one that goes crazy. I'm the one that keeps my cool.
I wasn't even drinking tonight. Jesus Christ. That was a fucking mistake.
It's a good time. It's a good time to start.
Good time to start.
You know, you're right. I'll be right back.
I would love to have a drink right now. I'm cold sober. This sucks.
You know what?
I'm beyond sober.
This glass of wine.
I'm mega sober.
Wake me up.
Fuck.
I'm beyond sober. I'm mega sober.
I'm always sober.
Yep.
There
Me
goes.
too. Me
Oh,
too.
we gained another watcher. We're at 14 now.
Sweet.
I'm dry.
13. Shit.
Yeah, that's me.
Fuck you, Jables.
God damn it, Jables.
All these ramblings is because I'm just straight dry.
Had one job.
You're dry? Does that mean you're thirsty too?
Did you bite that pillow? Or did you? Were
No, it
you
means
forced to
I
bite
don't
your
drink
arm?
alcohol.
Or were you forced to bite your arm because there was no pillow?
Yeah, I still have the indents. The scars are still there.
You're not biting hard enough. You didn't bleed.
Gator.
What's up?
I've got to tell you honestly, I think this would read like the Bert and Ernie gif would read better. That Bert and Ernie immediately regret bringing their adopted epileptic son to an EDM festival.
Jeff and Nick were adopting chickens.
Somebody who can edit GIFs, get on that shit.
Oh my god, yes, please.
Holy
No, it's
shit.
a better one.
I just
Jeff
want to know
Holiday.
what the I just want to know what the what is the original context? Like
That is a
need
good
to-
question. That is a good question.
That's no.
By the way, what?
Oh dear God. Oh dear God, why?
Oh,
God damn.
Just no.
This is why I'm glad that the voice text module for the Discord chat insert does not include images.
That's the only reason I felt safe posting it. If it was something written, I would not have done that to you.
Feed me more foreskins. You know, I'm not gonna lie, there are certain times, Jables, when I really cannot tell the difference between a fucking Mennonite and a Hasidic Jew.
Oh, what? An Hasidic Jew?
Wait, what?
A Mennonite.
Is that a common? Hang on,
No.
I'm sorry. Is that a thing required to do frequently? Like,
No.
I live in a state where there have a bunch of communes.
Here's one thing that you can tell. Mennonites are Amish light.
I don't think Jews are German either.
You have to look for the curls. Did you just say you don't think Jews are German?
Keki,
At
well
least not
done.
anymore.
Well
At
done,
least not so
Keki.
much anymore.
Exhibit A, myself, but yeah.
It's because your family got over here before the gassing, now didn't they?
Hold on. We're going down a road that
Hey,
lost
we are
Gators
number.
some
We are
clients.
current. Gator, you are currently number 4 in talk shows.
Holy shit! You gotta be fucking shitting me.
I am not shitting you.
I'm starting
the
to
question
think.
is-
I'm starting to think that this whole ranking and talk shows thing doesn't mean goddamn thing.
Well, currently, the guy just above you is this incredibly well-produced talk show about video
my
games
God.
in Arabic with a
Oh my
table
God.
and everything.
It's Thai.
And then there's us.
There's us.
How did this
And
happen?
then there's the dude named Cricken.
How has
Hey,
this happened?
Chaos rules.
Yeah, you actually are number 4.
Holy shit!
My
More
God.
than one bud.
No, they're number 4 in talk.
Well, yeah,
shows.
they've got butts.
Hey, baby, we got you to top 10.
God damn! This is a proud day for me. Holy
Then
shit!
you just gotta
Calm
what the
down,
fuck listen to
Gator.
a Twitch stream underneath talk show.
It'll be fine. Talk to some Twitch buddies of mine. You'll be free no
okay.
I
time.
believed in you, Gator, and look where you got now.
He's made it, guys. He
So his belief
made it,
that-
guys. It's all downhill from here.
But he wants you to know he.
It's all downhill from here. Oh, God. Look at shit, Brad. Okay, coughing up my lungs. We're good.
God damn it, Jables.
Gator, I want to know though, honestly, how does it feel to be at your peak?
I don't know,
Pretty
Nick.
good.
What,
Pretty
what was
good.
it like to be at your peak before?
That was low.
I knew that was coming, and I had like 3 things. I had 3 things in my belt for it, but I was just like each of them. Nah.
No, you didn't. You're lying.
I don't know. I think when Jables is at his peak, he feels something having to do with a fractal neon tiger.
Oh yeah,
This isn't
You
even
shut
my
your mouth.
This isn't
hey,
even
it's
my
been
final
exactly
form.
1 year since that happened.
Has it happened again since?
No, I haven't taken acid since.
So were you that epileptic kid?
No. What happened was it was St. Patty's Day last year. I got really drunk. I was in a bad place. I had some acid sitting around. Decided to take it.
Oh my god.
While I was drunk as fuck. And then I smoked some weed, and then I passed the fuck out. And then I woke up at the peak of the trip. And a giant fractal tiger jumped out at me in the dark. And it was a very scary moment. And it took some time for me to realize what I had done.
So are you sure it was a fractal and not a tessellated tiger?
The previous
This is
number
important,
one,
man.
the previous number 1 just dropped from stream because of schedule. You are now number 3.
Holy shit.
Oh, now you're back to 4.
Oh. But still, holy shit.
So, literally anybody else jumped in, became a talk show, and bumped you out of the 3rd spot.
Oh, now he's 3rd. I just had to refresh my shit.
Actually, yeah. Well, the stream dropped. Just wait until the Cox internet kicks back in, and it'll be fine once again.
That is one thing I will say.
Now he's back to 3.
Acid will, if you take acid when you're drinking, you will not have a hangover the next day.
Yeah, but
A
if
lot
you
of
drink
other
while
weird
you're
shit
on
will
acid,
happen.
it takes your trip down.
Yeah. Yes, but if you take it when you're done drinking, then when you wake up the next day, you will be tripping fucking balls. And you will not have a hangover. Other shit's going on.
You
will
wanna know, I
not
want to
have a
see.
hangover.
I would like
Literally
to
fighting
like to
imaginary
see, and
tigers.
I'm about to bounce, but this is like something kind of interesting I've been noticing, and I've noticed in the past. I would
What's up?
like to see things like MDMA
Yeah.
used to treat other substance addiction. Because let's
Oh,
just
yeah.
say let's just say that in the past, when I've gone out to clubs to see really cool bands play, yeah, and somebody offers me a little bit of Molly, yeah, I have no desire to drink anything but water, but I have no desire to drink alcohol at all. And I've heard that if they throw DMT at like heroin addicts, sometimes they can come off the smack. So
Well,
that'd
they
be
do,
so long as
more
the withdrawals.
Ibogaine than DMT. DMT is a much different thing, but definitely Ibogaine. A lot of people are using to get themselves off of whatever addiction that they have.
Yeah, certain chemicals can really mess with wirings, and just if you kill the root thought process chain, then the whole thing just stops being an addiction.
Yeah, it's more of a hallucinogenic thing,
What are we
where
watching now?
you go through a very weird process in your brain while you're tripping fucking balls.
Yeah, hallucinogenics really mess with your wiring. It can be a good thing or a bad thing, but I want to
fucking
see how that was
love
gonna work.
I love them, and the best way to see how they work is you just go out and take them in controlled
Just
environments.
do it!
Yeah.
Fucking do it! And on that
I
note,
love
I'm gonna
them
leave
too.
that with all of the Twitch stream. Go out, do drugs, loads of them. I'm gonna take you out of this number 4
Heroes
spot.
don't take
Fucking-
drugs.
If it
Yeah.
kills the both of us, Gator, I'm taking us both out of the top
no.
10.
You ain't
gonna do it,
No.
boy. You're
Never.
gonna catapult
Good-
me to number
good-
1.
Hey Nick, I'll
Good
see that
stream,
vid
dude.
coming, wink, wink.
I'm glad I could. I'm glad I could jump into a stream that I didn't know was a stream.
But you had fun.
I've
Oh,
been
that's
sending you guys super chats every week that I've been doing it.
Oh no, I knew you were doing it. No, I knew you were doing it. I just didn't put it together that you were just doing it in the Saints voice chat.
Oh yeah.
This is the place that I jump in to hear you weirdo fuckers just discussing things. It's like, what are you watching? And then I get a link. It's like, oh my god, why are you watching this?
Because why not is the question.
I don't know.
Great time.
Yeah, usually we have we do our normal conversations and stuff. That's literally what I'm trying to capture with this.
I'm honestly honored. I'm honestly very honored to see that this community is growing like a fungus that could be cancerous one day if we
How are we not
bombard
cancerous already?
If we bombard it with enough radioactive horse shit, we will grow this thing into a monstrosity that will one day need to be taken down by hopefully a giant robot, or perhaps a space alien of equal size and greater disposition.
Maybe the closest thing to Hawking controlling a fucking Titan 40K.
Fungal growth, radioactive fungus, radioactive horse shit, cancer. So many kinds of victims in here.
The aliens are coming to harvest our candida.
Oh no!
In the meantime, I'm gonna tell everybody to enjoy this show as much as you can. Yeah. No, it was a good and interesting night. Now I'm actually going to go and reheat an omelet that I conned off of a diner waitress last night.
Well done.
That sounds made up. No, listen, I know. Hang on. Here's the thing. I know that sounds like it was just some made up line, but that is actually entirely true.
Wow.
So, good night and happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody who didn't have a hangover. Guess who didn't have a hangover? That's right. Good night.
Night.
Sleep well, Nick.
Nick.
And enjoy the Saints trilogy, I guess now.
The trifecta.
2 to 3 times a week. It's kind of like the Coronado trilogy in that none of them are connected and none of them make any sense. But it's fine. You enjoy it.
It's all good.
Oh, shit. I still can't believe we hit fucking number 3. God damn.
You just also have to understand how many people actually label as shows as talk shows that are on this list.
Gator, you gotta keep this one for a little bit because I only just started drinking and it's gonna get weird.
Oh no, we're gonna keep going for a little bit. I normally do about 2 hours.
Gator, hide the peanut butter. It's about to get weird.
I think you mean hide the dog and keep the peanut butter.
Or hide the dog and hide the peanut butter. Preferably not in the same place.
I'm scared to check my DMs. Are you kidding me? You have literally made me scared to check DMs.
Fuck! This is a mistake.
What did you do?
So, have I ever mentioned that I hate canker sores with a burning, fiery, passionate rage?
You just try to.
I don't think you have, but continue.
Is that why you weren't drinking?
It might have been.
How do you like the sizzle there, boy?
My subconscious might have actually known something.
So when you grab the tweezers, fucking find it and pull as hard as you goddamn can, and just let the blood soak in your mouth.
That's not how that works.
I know.
You never know.
Like what would you pull with the tweezers? A canker sore is a cut in your mouth that just won't fucking heal.
Pull harder.
On what?
Show it you're not a bitch. That's what you gotta do.
Emptiness.
Open it more. Bite it off.
Show it dominance. Dominance hierarchies. Come on, dominance hierarchies.
I'm showing it dominance by fucking assaulting it with alcohol.
You've been doing cocaine all the time.
No, Waffle.
I'm surprised. No. I am genuinely surprised you guys went the entire pre-show without making a Jordan Peterson cocaine reference. I am seriously.
You shouldn't have told him that.
Waffle.
Missed opportunities.
Yep. Don't worry, we're gonna have another drugs episode.
Waffle,
That's a
don't
lot more
worry.
organized, where we have a lot more prep.
Waffle. So Waffle, don't worry. You have more time to do like the lobsters do.
No, don't worry. I'm fucking punishing this thing because I'm not just assaulting this thing with rum. Guess what I mixed the rum with?
Cocaine?
Equal parts lime juice.
You trying to burn your mouth, man?
Yes.
Going numb on that mouth. Huh?
See, you're just asking for an ulcer at that point.
How does he not have an ulcer already? Because some things we'll never know.
Considering how angry I am, it's honestly kind of shocking.
Clearly.
No, anger makes ulcers burst. Stress makes them build.
Considering how much of both of those I have.
Apparently an alcohol-fueled rage isn't helping.
Oh, we're not even close to alcohol rage. I just started drinking. This isn't gonna hit for like another 5 minutes, and when it does,
I am looking forward to it. It would be captured and archived for all times. Yeah.
Just imagine that he just starts going on tirades about how Jews ruined everything.
Oh no! Never mind. I regret everything.
Gator, I
Shut
hate
it down!
you.
Get the bee!
I generally don't do that. I mean, the only time I do that is when I'm talking about diamond prices, because fuck you, De Beers!
Yeah, De Beers is some fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Besides, everybody knows that diamonds are rocks that you want to fuck. God damn it, that enemy ruined me.
That might have ruined you.
Don't fuck diamonds, people.
So why are we listening to Shantae?
Why are we looking at
Why are we
Shantae?
not?
I have the stream muted, because otherwise it echoes weird and it creeps me out.
I
don't like hearing us that way.
I just had it. What was it on as a background track? Because, you know, a lot of shows just kind of neglect that.
You want to have a nice, sexy fucking background track? Put on some hot skags.
I mean, I've been listening to like fucking Shantae remixes the entire fucking show, so.
Well, I knew that kind of maybe.
Oh dear God, let's see what we got here.
I just
Jordan
fucking love
Peterson,
Boss Gags.
3 mana,
Boss Gags
white,
fucking
blue, white, blue. Planeswalker Canadian, +2. Destroy a target postmodernist opponent, 0. Do cocaine. You may play this ability all the time. -10. Get a dominance hierarchy emblem with at the beginning of your upkeep, target creature you control gains annihilated 3 until its end of turn.
That's no joke.
And it comes into play with 4 Planeswalker counters.
That reminds me.
There has to be another card where you can like sacrifice Jordan Peterson into, you know, resurrect your father from the graveyard.
No, you have to send it to the underworld to rescue him.
The funny thing is, this card is 3 mana, white, blue, white, blue.
Wait a minute. Yeah, did they break the? Oh,
yeah, it's 3 mana and 2 blue or white.
2 blue or white.
2 blue or 2 white or any combination of that. So it's the hybrid mana symbol.
I'm sorry, God.
I genuinely want to print this out.
You guys.
Remember that time when they made the
All right,
three-way
take care,
hybrid
bud.
mana symbol?
See you, man.
Take care.
Take care. I love you.
Somebody remind me to. Oh no, I'll just do it right now. I'm gonna add him to my D&D group.
What?
Writing Jordan Peterson in the D&D group? Have fun with that.
Yeah, we're gonna have Jordan Peterson in the D&D group.
So have a
So my
roll
rogue is going to start climbing up here because ascending the ladder is analogous to ascending the dominance hierarchy, and then crashing down with the chandelier, much the way a bard would, is how I perform, you know, the chaos of the everyday existence that keeps things spicy, so that I don't get mired in order and turn into a postmodernist shitlord.
Well, which is
So wait, what are you doing? I'm attacking him with the chandelier. Okay, roll to attack with an improvised weapon.
Damn it, Alma! God fucking damn it!
I'm just getting really sad because I'm fully coming to terms with the fact that we did not make a Jordan Peterson cocaine reference.
Well, maybe you should do it next fucking week.
We'll just open with that video next time we do it.
Guys, like I straight up like I mentioned it about twice in the fucking what's it in the chat while you guys were talking. You're really bad about paying attention to your chat.
Ahmed spends around 12 to 13
Hey,
hours a day
that's
playing this game.
James' job, not fucking mine.
Wow.
It's like I'm my father shooting at Jews.
I almost had to what was it guest host for you. That was interesting and panic inducing.
Oh wait, they didn't do 3-way hybrid. They did 3 color hybrid things where you'd have like 1 mana and then 1 hybrid thing. I remember Magic.
yes.
I can play the
I don't remember
Magic.
much of it.
Anyway, yeah, I just got done with playing
Can you believe
Tomb
in
Raider
that fuel?
Underworld,
You
which
guys-
was the last of the Legend trilogy.
That's
And-
neat. Do you guys
Well,
remember
it's
that MK
pretty
Ultra was a
awesome
thing
because
that
like
happened?
Laura has to go into the underworld to rescue her
God.
mother.
MK Ultra, like, I know what it is, I just don't know all the specifics. Wasn't it just like fucking a government program to try and like brainwash people by adding trace amounts of certain chemicals into the water or some shit?
Yeah, MK
Trace
Ultra.
amounts. That's kind of funny.
Trace for the day.
Well, they were.
No, this is the one where they had people drinking like liter. Or no, this is the one where they were like IVing LSD into people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were trying to see how much LSD it would take to brainwash someone.
Wait, are you
Among
talking
other
about
things.
are you talking about that town where they spiked the water supply?
I mean, we're talking about MK Ultra.
Yeah. They went.
I thought
They no.
it
They got a
also
French
affected, like,
village.
1,000 people.
Yeah, they spiked the water supply with LSD in a French township. just like CIA ops. Like French government wasn't told or anything. The entire town went pretty much insane overnight.
Why would you tell the French anything?
No, the French didn't know until like 40 years later.
Yeah, exactly. They for the longest time they thought it was like it was some like kind of bread mold that got them all, but it wasn't. It was
or like some form of mass hysteria.
Yeah.
Like as a general rule, I don't believe conspiracy theories for the most part.
No. Can't. It is true. It is absolutely true. They released it. Waffle just posted up the documentation right there. That's actual
the
MK
Wikipedia
Ultra
thing, which has sources to it, but like it has links to sources. But like as a general rule, I don't believe in conspiracy theories. But at the same time, MK Ultra fucking happened. So like when someone's like they're putting the chemicals in the water to control your fucking mind, I'm like, I mean, it would not be the first time.
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be the last either.
Oh my God, Stephen
Like, that's
Hawking!
what kills me
I have
is
information that will lead to the arrest of Hillary Clinton.
The poor man was shot in the back of the head by his ALS twice.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Oh, God.
Son of a fucking
What was
whore.
that game where you played as an alien coming down to Earth in like the 1950s?
That was
Destroy All Humans?
Yeah.
Amazing game, by the way.
It's a good fucking game. It's such a good fucking game.
And that game
enjoyed
was
the
somehow rated
Crack
T.
game and the sequel. They were
Dude,
both
I
fun.
played the fuck out of those games. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And then they actually did. Then they did one that went back to the 70s. That was entertaining. Wasn't as good as the other two, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, those were solid games. I
Yeah.
enjoyed them.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
That got real.
Oh no, what's going on now? Oh god, why did
I don't even know anymore.
Damn it.
Ninja Turtle.
Somebody needs to catch that Luke Garrett guy before he strikes again?
No, I think what happened was Mikey was in a fucking pizza field like a pizza withdrawal field of rage, and he went and killed Saddam Hussein.
I think someone showed him pineapple pizza.
Yeah.
God damn
No,
it.
no,
You can't
no,
dox
no.
your covert operatives like
No,
that.
Sorry.
all he did, it's okay. All he did was he found a pizza and it had gummy bears on it, but he didn't realize what was in those gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
Oh my God, what the fuck? You know Apple is run by men when they call it an iPhone 6 Plus and it's only 5.5 inches.
Read the
Of course it's run
rest.
by men. It's
Read
a
the
trillion-dollar
bottom.
company, not a kitchen.
Oh shit! I didn't see that
And then
part.
the fight started.
I didn't see that part. Oh my God.
She didn't either.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see that. She didn't either.
She didn't.
Alright, let's see how much space this saved.
and we all wonder what we're all going to hell.
I don't
We're
wonder.
not
I know
going to hell.
precisely
It
why.
doesn't exist.
Well, I'll have you know, despite the fact that I'm not religious at all, Jews don't believe in hell. That's something really funny, by the way. Every single time. No,
really?
Shale, you know.
Shale's not an afterlife, though. It's just like where soul stuff goes after death. But like,
I'm thinking Zeta for this one.
But like, there's no real afterlife
Thank Zeta
in
for that
Judaism
one.
at all. So like, you don't go to hell if you're bad. You don't go to heaven if you're good. You just die, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, and they also believe that other gods exist, but their god was the right one. So.
Kinda, yeah. But yeah, it's
Their
just
God
it
was the
cracks me
most
up like
God.
every time like Benjamin
Oh,
was
dear
like,
God.
and that person's evil and they're gonna go to hell. It's just like, but you don't believe in that.
We
You're an
we still
Orthodox
haven't
Jew.
we still haven't gone into debate on which religion is worse, the religion of the Neo-Assyrians or Islam.
You know what the
Wait,
worst
man,
religion is?
Next week on What's the Six of Discord, we talk about religion.
Actually, no, you know what? That's fine. I'm not going to talk about the worst religion. I am going to talk about the best religion.
Zoroastrianism?
Yes!
Ariology.
Why?
No,
Lots of
Ariology.
religion.
Ariology.
And I'm not talking about the study of Mars. I'm talking about the
Well,
study of the
I
area.
too worship areolas.
No, not areolas. The area.
I am lost as fuck.
Okay, I will enlighten you. I will enlighten you by steps. Have you ever seen Labyrinth?
Yes.
I watched it,
What's
but
the
I was
most memorable
incredibly
part of
drunk.
that movie?
The very, very noticeable crotch bulge on David Bowie.
That is what we call the area, and areology worships this.
What?
Oh wow.
We can have
I thought I was
that
being a
and,
smart.
the religion I'm trying to create. So yeah.
Yes, worship
maybe,
the
like, just
area
put their own
around
life.
my cock.
Alrighty.
I need to find the damn thing.
I'm trying to think of something. What the fuck?
God damn it, all.
The Grinch sucked me off at Red Lobster during Lobster Fest, not clickbait.
Here you go. It has a website.
Just remember, if my girl ever cheats on me, I'll tie her into a chair and make her watch me have sex with the man she cheated on me with.
That's so fucking weird. Why does this shit exist? Why?
Have you guys seen the memes of like Gru from fucking
Despicable Me?
Yeah, Despicable Me with like his plan, and it's just like, wait, what the fuck? It's like, all right, so make the perfect girl, right? You give her like, braided hair, huge tits, give her a dick. What?
Give her a dick?
Give her a dick.
Problem is, it's not Astolfo. Astolfo doesn't have tits.
Yeah, Astolfo is flat as a board. He doesn't even have pecs.
He's literally a human tube. That's how flat he is.
Actually, yeah, he's just a meat tube. There you go.
Are you laughing at what I said?
Well,
here you go.
When you kiss somebody, you're just creating a very long tube between assholes.
Oh my god! Holy fuck! Oh my god!
Am I wrong?
You have to wonder if the guys working at Sesame
God.
Street are like aware of these memes existing.
They have
They
to
probably
be.
created half of them.
They have to be.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. They probably created about half of them.
What, you think between tapings they probably don't make the puppet say the foulest shit ever?
Yep.
Just
oh
to
my
kill.
god, Alma.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it
you were
gets
saying,
pretty
Bar?
bad sometimes.
Time to go trolling through the memescape to find the right stuff. That's not useful. That's just about hamburgers.
Hamburgers. Speaking of hamburgers,
Hmm?
damn that girl that. Was
I hope this is real, because if so, it means that Elon Musk is a glorious
what are we
fucking
talking about?
poster.
Who's? Was it Brett? Were you the one who sent me the booty of the week this week?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's.
hope that's real.
Holy fuck, that is a nice ass.
And she's white too.
Wait, she is?
Yeah. Rachel Starr is white.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, she a white girl.
Holy shit!
White as fuck.
Holy shit!
Even
That is
without the make.
that is
even
genuine
without her
hootie.
makeup.
That is genuine hootie.
And the thing is, even without her makeup, she
Uh-huh.
actually looks halfway decent. For a porn star, at least.
Huh?
Yeah, Gator. I hope that fucking tweet is real, because it means Elon Musk is a fucking shitposting madman.
Wait, where,
Yes.
where?
Dude, that
Where's
is
text
why
one?
that is why I'm more of an Ernie.
Send us questions today to Elon to answer our shareholders meeting tomorrow. Boxers to briefs. Wearing anything.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's
Definitely
beautiful.
more of a
That's
Berkeley's
fucking
case
beautiful.
then.
Oh god.
Running
please be
dogs
real.
of big underwear. Oh
Please
my
be real.
god. That's beautiful.
I want to believe.
I
Get out,
want
Dan.
to.
Yeah.
To be fair, Elon Musk has done some funny fucking shit.
Play.
Yeah,
Play
like,
the-
uh,
play
Like the
the-
time someone's
made
like,
it.
"Oh, Elon Musk fired his secretary after it's like his secretary asked for a raise, so he did her job for a day and then fired her." He's like, "Well, that's not even at all true. I hope you guys spend like more than 8 seconds fact checking."
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Jesus
didn't,
Christ, Keki.
Oh no.
Burt marvels at how realistic Ernie's Halloween costume looks and feels. Ernie struggles to keep down the last of Kermit's internal organs that he gorged himself on earlier in the day.
Yeah, Jables is definitely more of an Ernie.
Yeah.
Bert and Ernie memes are kind of fucked up.
They really are.
No
You know, honestly, like the whole Bert and Ernie shit is like literally proto. Don't hug me, I'm scared.
Yeah, yeah, actually.
Kinda, yeah.
You people.
Next one.
Definitely more of an Ernie.
Ernie
The
giggles
more
with
this
joy.
goes on,
So Jable, can you confirm?
It has just broken us. This has just turned into the meme show again. Holy fuck! What happened to the intense, hard-hitting conversations that we have?
They're
Hey,
gone, man.
you know,
They're gone.
if we're talking about Bert and like him being more of an Ernie, I'm sorry.
Well, Bert and
Tables,
Ernie is
but
Bert and
also
Ernie is
not.
the dichotomy that sets us all. I mean, it's just
It's
like
all that weird
Pinocchio.
it's the homoerotic dichotomy between like I don't know what I am versus I think I know what I am.
Gator, just screw up a little bit.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I saw that one. No, bad. God damn it. Ernie learns the hard way not to be late on drug money.
That is a lesson that I have learned.
Where's my money?
That was a weird fucking day.
We're playing cum inside M&M's. God damn it.
Fucking shit. Bert listens in horror as Ernie reads the list of things he's done with Bert's toothbrush.
God damn it.
That look on that puppet's face. That puppet has seen some shit, man.
That's why it has Nam flashbacks.
I give you the most proud cat ever to exist. That cat is so fucking proud of itself for being the most powerful servant.
Apparently so. Either that or it's incredibly pissed off.
That female cat is incredibly proud of itself for fathering a son who is also a girl.
Shut your whore mouth. Wait, what the fuck? Who's
one?
fighting who?
Good question.
Oh,
What the fuck happened there?
Okay, so it's basically as far as I can tell, the wildebeest is dead. The gator killed it and is trying to eat it.
God,
the
Gator, why are you
hippo
killing
says-
things? Stop it.
I kill everything.
The hippo said, "Fuck that. It's mine now, bitch." And
The gator just nomming on both our faces.
the gator's not nomming on their faces. As you can see, it's closing around squarely along the mouth of the wildebeest.
I like the defeated expression on the wildebeest. Like,
Well,
I'm
he's like,
fucked. I know it. I'm
funny,
gone.
so-
The wildebeest is already dead. I mean, that neck
It's
is
funny
snapped.
because that whole picture is like freeze frame. Like, wildebeest is like, okay, freeze frame. I think you're wondering how I'm gotten here.
That would be the best documentary ever.
Well, it's a living.
It's a living.
Oh, god damn it, Keki.
Oh god!
What did Keki drop?
Ernie convinces Bert to trek into the darker side of authentic Asian cuisine.
Yep.
In today's study of the dreaded Necronomicon, Bert teaches Ernie the proper method of ritualistic infanticide and
Summoning an old ones.
The fourth one is fucked.
Bert is kicked out of. Oh shit! Yep, that's not going on stream.
Oh
Which
god.
one?
Oh god.
No.
But no, put
That
on
worked.
albums though. That was fucking hilarious.
When you're watching porn and you come the same time as the horse. God damn it.
Holy shit.
Fuck, man.
I'm glad we're exposing the world to our brand of horrible shit.
All 8 of us.
All 8 of us.
All 8 of them.
All 8 of them.
I'm not one of them, by the way, because oh wait, no, I am one of them. Never mind. I'm
You
one
got
of
fucked
us.
up.
You're
Yeah,
one of us. One of us. One of us.
One of us.
We are not even on talk shows anymore.
Hey, does anyone hear
Wow.
program?
Oh, we're 4th on talk shows, never mind.
Crickets.
Does
Yeah,
anyone
what
here
happened?
like do programming coding stuff?
I used to
You-
do some C++ and Java.
Yeah, you might get this. You probably will.
Learn to program, make a recursive function, no exit. Okay.
Been there.
I've done that a few times in RPG Maker.
It's like, shit.
No exit condition.
It's like, well, the math department's
So,
gonna be
now that I've had something to drink, does anybody want to talk about the fucking halting problem?
The what?
I thought you were going to say Holocaust, but...
Close enough.
Yeah, let's just do this.
Okay, okay. The only way the halting
slur
problem
again.
is related to the fucking Holocaust is the fact that Alan Turing had something to do with it.
No, I just heard Hall, and then my
How
brain
much did the
was-
Holocaust?
Yeah.
Jables, why do you hate the Jews?
Because he is one.
Don't dox me.
You dox yourself, you see out of 11 prick. One the other 11 fuck.
I'm worried.
I'm
Oh, it's way past worrying time.
I steal your girl. I get her in my bedroom.
She gives me anal.
What?
She gives me anal.
Gives
Wait, Quinn, is that Nick's daughter?
Yeah, I think. No.
So personally,
Look at
Oh
what
my god. Clearly something.
We need to send this to Nick. We need to send it to Nick. We still need to send it to Nick.
Nick will
I'm
murder
not
everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sending that to Nick.
Yeah, I'm not involved.
I wasn't
send
here.
it to him. I'll send it to him.
Conquer much of the Pacific. Attack the USA at Pearl Harbor. Get nuked. Get nuked?
I don't think that was part of the plan.
A bomb so good we dropped it not once but twice.
God damn.
You know the worst part about breaking up with Japanese girls?
What's that?
Bert wishes
You
anyone
have to drop the bomb twice before she gets the message.
Bert wishes anyone would stop trying to pray away the gay every night and after they make love. What the fuck?
Still learning.
You mean you would pray the gay away afterwards? I'm insulted.
I guess.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
It wasn't the fact that we were killing children that disturbed me. We were at war, after all. It's the erection I got from doing it.
Oh, fuck.
So, I just sent Nick that picture. Let's see if he ignores it.
He's
Oh, jeez. Bye, Brad.
Hi, Brad. It was nice knowing you.
Nice knowing you.
See you later, Brad.
You've seen me get kind of frustrated and pissed before. I think this is somewhat accurate.
Bert was not joking when he told Ernie he was going to literally hit him with a fucking piano if he woke him up for some menial bullshit one more time.
Yeah.
So does this mean that I need to make a Bert and Ernie little quick either photo manip or something
Actually,
for the show?
Gator, I just remembered something. I might need to commission you to make something horrible that's gonna scar you for life.
I'm scared, but
We
do you
like
have
it
money?
paid.
Yeah.
So have you? Okay.
Include me in that conversation.
So no, I'll just talk about it now because it's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
So, you've seen Kill la Kill, right?
Oh, merciful God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know like about the life fibers, right?
Yeah.
So a friend of mine and I were talking years ago, and he's just like, you know, I just kind of realized that the life fibers and like the symbiotes from Marvel are really similar.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, are you seriously thinking about a Kill la Kill Marvel crossover? He's like, I mean, kind of, but I think it just ends with like Peter Parker fucking walking around in a Venom thong. And now I kind
Son
of
of a bitch!
draw this.
Oh fuck! It went up my nose.
Like, no, like, cause imagine the fucking like Borat thong where it like goes up above the shoulders, but, like on the crotch it's just like the Venom face with the fucking tongue everywhere.
What the fuck?
That's known as the Zardoz.
fucking
That's known as
like
the
some leather-
Zardoz battle gear. Get it
that's-
right.
That's some leather. Wait. I know how to enhance this. I know how to enhance this and unify the image at the same time.
Enhance.
It needs the leather daddy spike collar.
Yes.
So.
Oh, nice.
You hold my 3-star uniform, Electro.
Grover runs away, and Shayna, the young girl he exposed himself to, tells him her pastor is bigger.
Bastards.
God damn it.
Bill Cosby had a score. Netflix and Cosby be like, ah.
Ernie forgets sign language for I swallowed my entire sperm collection. It was congealed in my throat, and I'm choking to death.
Oh my god!
Still an Ernie.
In all honesty, I'm not even mad. That's actually impressive.
but like Gator, like does that image does that not now just need to be drawn by somebody?
I'll take the job if you got the money.
They got us.
We'll talk later. Payday's coming up.
Okay. Oh god damn it!
God, I haven't seen Azordos in years.
Oh shit, that's a. Huh.
I wanted to be a Boy Scout until Dad told me they were nothing but a bunch of candy-selling faggots. Who wants to sit around getting molested? Dad has Scoutmaster, but you could be the fucking... Oh my god! In the Aryan Brotherhood being fucked by real men. Holy shit!
Oh my fucking god!
Keki, calm down!
Holy shit, Keki!
Keki, keep it coming. Keep it coming. That's fucking gold.
Congeal Ernie's throat even more.
The spice.
Oh my god!
Critical mass.
It's too much for me to bear.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Still
Yeah,
Ernie?
Yeah. I wanna start that for the show.
The door locks
Hashtag
behind them.
still-
Ernie begins
still
throwing
Ernie.
darts with expert precision at all 100 balloons in the room, relentlessly triggering Bert's PTSD and shattering his psyche beyond repair. What the shit?
Oh, these are beautiful. I'm fucking crying, man.
Eliza, Murray is so unattractive. Seth Rogen, I'm already fucking unattractive, so mind your fucking business.
Or do you run into a snag when all the participants realize that none of them are anatomically correct?
Ernie explains loudly a lot as Bert banks towards the city's airspace.
God damn it, Alma. Now remember, Bert, deny everything. You didn't see 20 school children. You remember 20 school children. You didn't get out of the car and kill any remaining survivors with a look wrench. You especially didn't rape any corpses.
Oh my god.
Ernie draws a diagram showing Bert that his pubic hair is on the wrong end of his penis. It wasn't until Bert turned his head past 180 degrees that Ernie realized his friend was indeed possessed.
Flaming Stephen Hawking comes back from the dead to save Earth from thoughts.
They breathe, man, they breathe!
They breathe.
Do they breathe?
In all honesty, I want Stephen Hawking to fucking come back from the dead in a fucking Imperial Titan and just kill
Dreadnought?
everything.
No, not a Titan, a Dreadnought.
Dreadnought.
Yeah, remember, see,
No.
a Titan can be
Stephen Hawking
snuck onto the battlefield by Earthscarp E. Creed because Creed is a fucking tactical genius.
Oh, Creed, or whatever his name is.
No, a Warhound Titan, which is like 45 feet tall, is a Scout Titan, so it can hide behind that small bush and you wouldn't even notice it.
What the fuck? Oh, wait, I didn't read all that. Holy shit, never mind.
No, see, here's the funny thing about Creed. Creed's been through a few rules revisions. It used to be that he would, consistently just fuck over the opponent, where they'd charged forward and opened a door and realized that the door that they just opened was actually a Bane blade or something.
No. Fucking Gargant just appears out of nowhere for no reason whatsoever.
Waffle, voice text 1. Just take a look.
I will look. I will look in a moment. But
oh god.
That's the one. But unfortunately, Creed has been changed in 8th edition, and so as of 8th edition, he's a little weird. He can't scout units anymore, so he can't hide a Baneblade behind a fence, but he can hide a hit inside your miss, or hide a las cannon shot inside the enemy's vehicles, or even hide extra guardsmen inside your guardsman squad.
Is that
so Krieg is basically the exhibit of the Warhammer universe.
Krieg can out bullshit Zeech in chess.
The more you watch this, the worse it gets.
Oh god.
No. Bert and Ernie have to disguise themselves for the rest of their lives while on the run for Child Protective Services after they discover Bort's mangled carcass in their basement.
Why does this thing exist, Alma?
See, every time someone mentions Bort, I think of a very different Bort.
In all honesty, like, when it comes to the whole, like, ice transforming shit, I think that's how Bethesda created the ghouls in Fallout. My god.
Just punch some mash in.
Pretty much.
My god.
Whatever.
Oh god. Why?
All this immersion.
It's
when you guys say Bort, I think it's just something different and much prettier.
I'm sorry, how the
Possibly
fuck do
made
you
of
lick your
diamonds.
chin up into your jaw? Explain that shit.
With incredible strength on your tongue. I mean, that guy probably just lifts really fucking hard.
What is that?
Chugging the creatine.
Is that Aurora?
It's
What?
it's a diamond
That's the
girl,
picture.
probably.
That picture?
Yeah.
Fucking rock girl.
It's a rock girl. Her name's Bort.
Waffle wants to fuck rocks.
Geology.
I'm a geologist. It's how it works.
Wait, isn't there like an entire anime based on geology and shit?
Yeah.
I mean,
sort of.
kind of.
What's it called?
Land of the Lustrous. Go watch it. It's good.
Interesting. I couldn't see the head, so I'm like, is this Aurora? It can't be.
It's not based on geology, but all of the main characters, at least, are named after minerals.
So what you're saying is the girl will forever be harder than you.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know about that. Because, I mean, she's bored, so she's got a hardness of 10. But,
After a long acid trip,
fucking hard
works up in a boiled brothel.
Okay, fixing problems. With water.
Oh my god.
Okay, problems fixed.
Why does the meme flood come whenever we're doing show?
He said come.
Hey, Gator, I haven't attacked you with Jaegers yet.
Oh shit. No, not again.
Jaegers.
Not again.
I require Jaegers.
No, do not encourage him.
I can't be bothered to right now, it's fine.
Bert is nervous about fisting.
Not the latest one, but the previous one. I'm more of a Bert on that one.
You're nervous about the fisting? I thought you would be doing the fisting. I thought you'd be Ernie doing the fisting.
Ernie is doing the fisting.
Yeah, he'd be the Bert in this situation. He's nervous. Why?
No.
Fisted?
No, he's talking about the one where Bert wakes up in a Welsh brothel after the acid trip.
Oh god!
Yeah.
Damn it! Oh, damn it!
Oh
god. Have I ever showed you guys the most cancerous image ever made?
Go for it.
Hold on.
Drum rolls, please.
Ernie is overjoyed that his gallbladder stones weigh more and that he.
Let's see
more
if I
and that
can
he can
find
now
it. Oh,
agree to
there
that
it
bet,
is.
shove them all
I
over its
found
urethra
it.
again.
Oh my god. Okay, I've got one for you guys. A single sperm has 37.5 megabytes of DNA information in it. That means that a normal ejaculation represents a data transfer of about 1,587.5 terabytes. To which somebody responded, "That's a lot of information to swallow."
How do we harness this? Can
this new coin featuring a black woman as Lady Liberty.
Take my entire data set.
Oh god damn it.
Share this
Alright,
new
there it
coin
is.
featuring a black woman as Lady Liberty. I
Copy,
can't wait to start using
image,
black people as
and
currency again.
Paste! I'm not sorry.
What the?
Did I not tell you it was the most cancerous
Oh God.
God, I don't know what's more scary, the fact that Shrek and SpongeBob are having 2 kids, or the fact that they birthed Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh God.
Killers.
It's like DeviantArt just shat all over the floor.
That's not DeviantArt, that's fucking...
Oh
God.
Like,
No, that's
not
DeviantArt.
That's
The
DeviantArt.
Abyss.
Not even Fur Affinity is that bad.
Like my
What about E621?
like I've stared into the abyss and it won't go away.
Hans, get the Flammenwerfen.
The abyss keeps texting you passive aggressively, asking you to take it back.
You should look at NSFW real quick.
I'm scared.
Oh no, are we gonna see
God,
more Friday?
Oh, Keki.
God damn it, Alma. Alma, why? Why?
Good dog.
Good girl.
Jesus.
Good girl. That's a good girl.
I'm just gonna take my glasses off for right now. That'll just render me blind.
That's a good plan. I'm not doing that though. I need to see my stuff.
I need to see my stuff.
Like, I can see all the buttons and I have it memorized where it needs to be, but I can't read text. I'm safe. Mostly.
You think you're safe? Actually, I don't know how I'd capitalize on that right now. I don't fucking care, but rest assured I can do it. If I
Rest
thought
assured.
about it.
Rest assured. Breast assured.
As he
That's
watches
the
JFK's
best.
motorcade to run the corner, I'm prepared to make his mark on history. God damn it.
Ooh.
Oh.
No.
Spicy as fuck, man.
Oh God. Someone
That's
leads his
too
fellow
spicy.
bloods in a quick getaway after successful drift-by shooting. What the shit?
Using the scale provided, rate how much you like kids. God damn it.
No, just no.
Is it scary to say that just like the second I heard Jared Fogel's last name, I'm just like, his name sounds like Fondle.
I mean, I had
Oh,
exactly the
God.
same reaction.
This is before all the fucking like kitty shit.
So, do you know Isaac Asimov's son got like fucking put into prison for child porn?
What?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
If you're not watching Ape Sapien Gets a Date.
Ape Sapien gets.
That's a day.
I mean, that is also an apt name for it.
Grinding Nemo. I like.
Grinding Nemo is probably the best one that I've seen so far. Going gently, she said. It's my first time, she said.
It was a joke, I said.
And you will know the truth.
What the fuck was that?
What if I can't handle it?
I love this
Too
one.
damn bad, you're gonna hear it anyway.
Here's one for Walt.
I love this
What?
one.
So, all right, fun story. When I was out doing some field work up in Montana, this is up at Egg Mountain, which is like
Egg Mountain.
Yeah, because there's a lot of fucking dinosaurs. Like we were, part of what we were doing was like digging out like dinosaur eggshell, looking for embryonic bone and shit. But yeah, so in the spot where we all set up our tents and everything, there was one specific rock that had been there for like 30 years. We know it had been because it was in pictures from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And that rock is named Dwayne the Rock Johnson. It happens to be perfectly hammer shaped, so everyone uses it to hammer in their tent stakes. And it's just been there for decades.
I love this one.
Really
I have. I'm
great.
gonna post this.
So like you'd have people be like, shit, I need like you get like really like 40-mile-an-hour winds or more, and it would like pull out some of the stakes. So it'd be like, shit, where's Dwayne?
I love
Wait,
this one. It's so awesome.
Did any of you guys get to see the what was it, the last Jumanji movie?
I did
No.
not yet.
No.
unfortunately.
No, I kind of wanted to though.
You should watch it. I saw it one.
Dude,
I don't
want
know.
to. The Rock's in it.
And he fucking kills it. Holy shit, that movie was good.
Is it still in theaters?
I don't know, actually.
It's in the
I
theaters
think
that
it's
matter,
good.
which is the ones where I can go to for $2.
Well, because Jumanji came out in like 2017.
Jumanji
They're the
2?
ones that matter.
Yeah, Jumanji 2.
It's still
It came out a little after Last Jedi didn't it?
It's still playing here in the Houston area.
I don't. What's the joke here? You've heard an elf on a shelf. Get ready for. I don't get it.
That's a reference.
Dog with a dong.
I got
Oh,
Dog with the dog, the dog, diddy.
diggy.
Good
boy with a sex
toy.
toy. Ah.
Oh no.
All right. So okay, legit fucking dragon.
Yeah.
One of the things I love about Atlantis is that or Stargate Atlantis is that they took Rodney McKay, who everyone fucking hated. You know, every time he showed up at the first thing, and turned him into a good character. It's like, God damn it! How did you make us like this fucker?
Yeah, not just a good character, probably the most empathetic character of that particular series.
Yeah.
Well, I'm jealous of he got to bang Jewel State.
I gotta get back into like.
Okay, most empathetic character of that particular series, right up until Carter walked back in, and I was like, never mind.
Carter's the
because
best.
I don't give a fuck. Amanda Tapping is just.
Yeah.
All right, after that, guys, I'll see you around.
Dude, she's been in so
Take
much.
it easy, Ernie.
I love this one, dude.
It hurts, but it makes Danny happy.
That's wrong. I finally unlocked the ninth chevron, Morty.
I finally unlocked the ninth chevron, Morty. Oh, jeez, Rick.
I really got hardcore back into Stargate again.
I want to because I loved the film.
Series.
The film was amazing.
Yeah.
No, you'll like the show. Or SG1. Go with SG1 first because that's like the first one, but it's the same crew except they're all played by different people.
Except for like a few people in like Scar is still the same or a few other.
Yeah, but like they switched out the guy who originally played O'Neill with MacGyver, and I'm totally okay with it.
Dude, I love it. Dude, I just realized I have quite a few Stargate memes. Wait, you got?
Yeah, I just
This one's
watching
great.
Dave Cullen's extra channel where he just does like where he just reviews science fiction. I go, was I not watching the Stargate series?
I know it's one of those
I
things.
don't know. It was pretty cool from what I was watching of it.
I mean, I
and
remember
they did
used
a
to
good
watching
job
it, then
of
I got
downloading
tired
plot
at
lines.
Atlantis. Like I was like, oh, Atlantis, this isn't doing it for me.
I remember me not being very big into sci-fi as a kid.
You have to watch first. You have to watch SG1, then you can watch Atlantis.
See, what happened for me with SG1 is I just kind of was like, shit, school is boring. So while I was doing school, I binged through all 10 seasons of SG1 in like a month.
Damn.
Well, they are all on Hulu.
Well,
that's not where I watched them.
I will say this. I do empathize with the whole concept of not really being into sci-fi when you were younger, because like I used to be completely all about the high fantasy shit.
Oh yeah.
Dang, dang, diddy, diddy.
Yeah, so like things like I think Star Wars was like kind of like the only sci-fi thing that I ever really watched. And then as I got older, it's like I completely started to adore sci-fi, and Star Wars fell away pretty quickly.
Yeah, I've never been a Trekkie. I just could never get into it. But Star Wars, that's been consistent.
I couldn't get into Star Trek either.
I've always been more of a Star Trek fan personally.
Like I like the tech. I love
game
the
when I was 7.
I love the tech in Star Trek, but I can't really get into the way that the show's written. Typically, it kind of feels dry and like. And don't take yeah.
No, I see where you're coming from. Like it's I obviously don't agree because I love Star Trek, but I can definitely see where you're coming from, and I don't think you're necessarily wrong.
By the way, that's an O'Neill with 2 L's. The guy with 1 L.
And I have arguments about their lithium crystals, but the
Yeah,
reality
get the
is
fuck.
just a monster
What?
that we
Shut up.
go were a problem.
I can hear you.
Yeah, dude, you need like an actual mic instead of your headphones.
Sorry.
Yeah, dude.
Because it's like it always rubs against your shirt and makes a fuckload of noise.
Fix
is
thine
true.
shit.
It's like it's a little bit too sensitive in the wrong ways.
Yeah, not in the right ways that involve screaming. I mean, what? But yeah, if you don't like this, if you're not like totally down with the Star Treks, you should just go watch Babylon 5. In general, you should just go watch Babylon 5. It's a good show. I like it. I love Babylon 5. Go watch Babylon 5.
I might give it a shot. I know I did really like what was it, the sci-fi one, Battlestar Galactica. Like, I really
Okay,
fucking
so-
like that one.
Okay, so did you see the end?
Did I see the end of it? No. I got
That would
I got
be why
right
you
up.
still like it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know about it. Yeah, I know the ending.
No. I'm not talking to you, Fag, and I'm not talking to Gator. But yeah, here's the nice thing about something like Babylon 5. Babylon 5 was pretty much written, at least like the main plot. There were a few episodes here and there that were different, but like written out to 5 seasons and to its conclusion before the first episode was filmed. Like, final episode was written before the pilot was filmed. Fucking love it. It's amazing. They had it well planned. And so they're like, all right, we're going to go for 5 seasons. This is going to be awesome. They go through 1 season, 2 seasons, 3 seasons, 4 seasons, find out they're getting canceled at the end of the 4th season. Like, shit, fuck, what do we do? They rush an ending, compress some stuff, make a damn good conclusion, don't air the final episode as planned because J. Michael Straczynski, who did like some Flash comics and shit, he's a pretty awesome guy. But he's like, you know what? No, the final episode's the final episode. It doesn't go at the end of this stuff. We're going to cut it here. Make it satisfying. It's going to be good. Whatever. And they're like, all right, cool. Then they get renewed for a 5th season. And normally that would fuck a show. But instead they turned around. They're like, oh shit, let's just do everything we planned to do in season 5 anyway. And then they did and ended it well. And it was still amazing. It's a good show.
You'd be hard
But-
pressed to find more consistent and solid writing in a sci-fi series.
You really would be. And if you like something like Battlestar Galactica where you have an ensemble cast where everyone's kind of got their own motivations and stuff going on, and they're all interesting because they all have their own stories even when they come into conflict. And then on top of that, it's all sort of building towards kind of these bigger mysteries and you find out more and more as time goes on. Babylon 5 is right up your alley.
I'll just watch Last Airbender again. The show, not the movie.
Is it bad
Why-
to say? Is it bad to say that I thought of the movie before I thought of the actual show?
Because you never fucking watched that shit chronologically on Nickelodeon waiting for hype and shit.
No, I watched.
did.
I
I
watched
remember
the entire
watching
thing.
the fucking pilot of that when it came out. I was
Yeah.
like,
It's
fuck,
funny
this
because-
show looks awesome. And then I didn't
It's
see
funny.
any of it for like another 2 years.
Because I
funny
really
because-
love Avatar. It's
actually probably one of the best shows Nickelodeon's ever had.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, I'd agree. For sure.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it was hilarious because I'm just like, as a kid, I don't remember many shows actually getting a good ending. And I'm like,
And it did.
we have a 4-part ending, overall 2 hours. And basically,
Actually, out of
they
curiosity,
closed
what's your-
everything. They
Yeah.
closed
What's your
everything up.
favorite? Okay, of
Except
the
for
4-part
Zuko's
ending,
mom.
which part of the 4-part was your favorite?
In all honesty, my favorite part was probably with Sokka, Toph, and Suki on the airships.
Ooh, that was fun.
That
I
was
cried
fun.
when Boomerang died.
Yeah, hold on. I cried more when Space Sword died.
Oh, the
So my
meteor
favorite
sword.
part of that conclusion, because like Aang versus Ozai was interesting and really cool, and
It could have been better, but overall,
no, it was awesome. It was really good, but
It was Dragon
this is
Ball
one
Z
of those
like.
cases of like this is one of those cases of like Shawshank Redemption was an amazing movie, but it didn't get an Oscars because Forrest Gump came out the same year.
Yeah.
You know, and so Zuko and Azula. That was just such an incredible fucking sequence.
Yeah,
the way the
that was
music was
actually
done,
really
the
good.
light, just
Well, it's-
everything about it.
It's one of those things where it's
Yeah,
just
even
like
Oreo said
you've
that,
seen,
yeah.
and if Azula
Just-
came out a season later, if she came out in season 3, it wouldn't have been that good at all.
Yeah.
But no, she's been consistently evil the entire time. She's been consistently there, fucking everything up.
Yeah. And
Well, not
it
just
wasn't
that,
that
but
she
it's
was
like-
like pure evil.
And
She was just.
she's also a fucking good
insane.
villain too.
Yeah, she was actually very well written. She wasn't evil for evil's sake. She was evil because, well, she was kind of fucked in the head.
She's a monster.
Yeah,
But
she was a
not
bit of
just
a
that,
monster.
but she's also an incredible parallel to who Zuko is at that point and who he was before he kind of went on that whole journey,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So, like, you see him being who he is, but having grown beyond, like, that anger and, like,
Yeah,
all that
right.
rage and everything and become, you know, this, like, basically gone through
Yeah,
his full
and-
arc and him at the end of it, and then this counterpoint of just, like, this pure embodiment of fucking rage.
And then he has to
It's
like
awesome.
deal with his and the way he has to do with how he deals with Uncle Iroh, their whole character interaction,
Oh my
because
God.
he assumes
That whole spiel.
Well, he assumes
Iroh is one of my favorite characters.
he assumes that all father figures will act similarly to his dad, the Emperor. Fire
I'm
Lord
not even
Orgrimmar.
talking about I'm not talking about all that because I'm talking about just
But
that
then
final
he
sequence.
grows.
No, Goose,
then
shut
it
up.
grows in, and then he changes as a character. That's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, but no, that's his
before-
arc. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how all that's fucking crystallized into that ending of him and Azula.
Just
In that
everything around them is burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So-
how well that was done.
So, all right.
That
Before we get too lost down down the rabbit hole on this,
The
we
dragon
are coming.
hole?
Oh, shut up.
It's late.
Yeah, it is late, and also on top of that, we
There's
are
a
coming
super
to the end of
Drax
this.
fucking
We're
cards. Go there.
coming to the end of the show here.
What?
I wanted to give everyone an opportunity to that participated in the conversation, chance to shill whatever that they might want to. Alma, go ahead and start with you,
come
bud.
back to me. Give me a sec. Let me think
Okay.
of something.
All right. Bar, anything to shill?
No, I got nothing, man. Just glad to be here.
Righto. Bread?
Not a damn thing. I'm good.
Okay. Can't?
Spay and neuter your pets.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Dragon?
I'm just gonna shout out my channel, Dragon.
Wrong channel.
Wrong channel. My channel.
Chill the channel that's not even there.
Random media guys, where we're with my friend. We discuss movies and TV shows for fun. Two guys doing a podcast every other Thursday.
Alrighty. Goose, how about you?
Trying to come up with something witty, but it's far too late, man.
I figured as much. All right. If you come up with anything, we'll come back to you, sir. You've been in here for a while.
Watch Babylon 5.
Okay.
Also, watch Stargate.
Oh wait, sorry, what was that?
And Waffle, you said you second that?
I second Babylon 5, but I have other things to show.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Chill away then.
Then chill.
Chill, you fucking
First
Jewy
off, this
bastard.
is the after show to the YouTube Saints, but there's also a pre-show to the YouTube Saints called the
Oh,
Discord.
you fucking dirty whore, you.
No,
You fucking dirty whore.
Check it out at your leisure, all 5 of you, which I think is all people who are here right now.
We all already watch your fucking pre-show, you son of a bitch.
But the other thing...
You have more subs than me. Fuck.
There is... Hold on. There is a coworker of mine who has a channel where he does mostly Halo content. If you like watching Halo content, check out...
I am so sorry.
Brotherhood it's called Brotherhood is Legend. So
I almost thought you were gonna mess with Buck with that.
No. It's just like, if that's what you're into, you want to see top 10 kills of various varieties and all that. Go ahead and check it out. It's fun stuff.
Oh, that's machinima shit. Okay, got it.
It's not machinima shit. It's just like
It
what has
sounds-
happened this week. That's
No,
been badass. I've seen.
Okay. That sounds
Machinima
cool.
would be where you like.
Well,
skip.
hold up. Alma, did you come up with anything?
Yeah. I might have found something. Let's show cocktail chemistry.
Ooh, good choice.
Yeah, you said cock.
Hey, speaking of cocktails, go to the Drunken Moogle for your video game themed
Yeah.
drinks because it's awesome. Anyway, go ahead.
If any of you can tell,
Cocktail chemistry. He makes cocktails, and he did a crossover with binging with Babish, which is how I heard of him.
Yeah. I'd
if
seen him
you-
before when he did the Flaming Mo.
Does he get his cock in some tails with those cocktails? I don't know, probably.
All right,
Yeah,
returning
if
back to
anyone
Goose.
If anyone can tell me any MTG content that isn't shit, I would greatly appreciate it.
That isn't
Talarian... No. I actually have one. The Talarian Community College.
Oh no!
Talarian Community College? That's a fucking great
Say what
name.
you will about the guy's politics, his content itself is not that
His
bad.
content's not that bad, but the guy is a total ass.
I just watched him for his lore videos. Like he did,
I know,
MTG
I know,
World.
but it's like watching Steve Shives for the Star Trek videos. They're solid.
I've never seen
Steve
his
Shives
politics.
is.
Yeah, I never heard of
His
his fucking
politics aren't really on his politics aren't on his channel. It's his interactions on Twitter and other shit.
No, it's
okay.
okay.
That'd
It's
explain it.
okay. It's okay. If you want politics that you agree with more and a good channel for lore, just go watch Arch Warhammer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Arch
Well, it has, I
Arch
mean,
is great.
I'll
he just
probably
put
check
he
out.
just put part
I'll
7 in the
probably
30K
check
here.
out the professor, but like seriously, he accuses a guy of harassing people, so therefore he asks people to harass him.
Let's not get into that. We'll save that for the next show on Wednesday.
Right.
That being said, we're going to go ahead and shut it down here. I do want to thank all of you who were able to make it and watch the show. We will be rebroadcasting this on my YouTube channel. Be sure to check that out. It is YouTube/Mr. Caligulov. Give us a like, give us a subscribe.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I love it. That's beautiful.
But that being said, it's going to be a bit tight on the streaming schedule this week. I'm going to try and get some shows in. For sure, we're going to have the Aftersaints on Thursday, again, after YouTube Saints. Check us out then. I think that's...
be on that one too. Cool.
Yeah, if you want to hop in.
I
and
don't
stuff
have any
like that.
lightsaber or science related schedule conflicts that time, I don't think, so I should be able to be there.
Sweet.
Hey, before you sign off, check voice text one.
Why?
Oh, god damn it, Alma. And that's what we're gonna.
Oh, God.
That's what we're gonna sign off with. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Night, people. Do the battle on 5.